What's up, everybody? My name is Doug Ahmedhan, aka Gobblecock, and I'm giving you the continuation in terms of getting some reflection going on this motherfucker. Sorry to break it up into two parts, but this is going to be really short, and on top of that, like, I had a huge foul up with Cam Studio, kind of fucked me over, like, around the end point. I did manage to salvage some of, well, all of part one, except for, like, a little bit after said decal went down. Then Cam Studio just went all wonker shit on me. Anyway, we're gonna stay with this map right now for time's sake. But just going to delete out that static mesh. I'm going to add this cube. We're going to in our actor class. We're just gonna type in scene, and we're gonna grab scene capture cube map actor. We're gonna right click, add scene capture cube map actor here. I'm just going to move it out, move it in a little, as well as move this inward. I'm going to scale it down, universal scale. I just hit spacebar twice because I'm a hotkey whore. I'm going to scale this down to about there. I'm going to hit spacebar for the movement widget, just moving it up as close to the cube as I can. Now, under my level, I already did this 4 times because Cam Studio fucked me over like hardcore. So I'm going to go back into my level. I'm going to fully load by right-clicking on the package name, fully loading it. Under texture, I am going to scroll down, and I'm going to right-click, and you want new texture render target cube. I'm going to call this mirror 5. It's going to be green. It's supposed to be green, so like just leave it as is for our purposes. Now I'm going into its property. I'm going into the scene capture properties by double-clicking on the cube like an idiot, and under scene capture actor, you want to open up scene capture. Now under capture, again, under texture target, you want to use mirror 5. We're going to use mirror 5. So just click on this green arrow. And farplane, you want to scale it out as much as you can. So I'm just hitting like a bunch of zeros. You can, like, for our purposes, we're good with everything else. We're good with only enabled. You can enable post-process if you have a post-processing volume, and you can enable fog if you have high fog in your level. We'll get into if you guys really want some reflection going on in terms of having a really good terrain tutorial, again, let me know, because I'm not so much itching to do it because I don't really want to go back into speed tree anytime soon, but I'm willing to do it. We're done. So we're done with our texture so far. We're gonna right click. We're gonna create a new material. There you are. We're gonna call it mirror 5, and we will need the following things. First, we're gonna need 2 multiply variables. So I'm going to hold down the M key, left click twice. 1, 2. And we're gonna need a we're gonna need a constant 1 vector, so I'm just gonna hold down 1, and we're gonna need a Fresnel effect. I don't remember how to pronounce it. Anyway, I just typed it in, and then you left click on the thing, drag it out to here, and we're okay. Like, we don't need the normal at all. Like that. In fact, we kinda. Hold on. I'm just gonna multiple select these 3 nodes by holding down. Excuse me. Alt, Control, and left click, drag it out. Technically speaking, we don't need these 3. Then why use it? Well, we kind of want our mirror to be a little bit bright. So, under the constant 1 vector, I'm going to type in 0.1, and under the Fresnel effect, I'm going to hit negative 0.05. We just want it a little bit shiny, not too much. So I'm just going to plug these 2 in, and plug that in A. Now we're not done yet. We need a texture coordinate with our static texture. Oh shit. You know what I forgot to do? Before we go any further, actually I'm going to close this out real fast because I completely forgot that step. Sorry, gang. Where is mirror 5? Mirror 5. I'm gonna just type it in the search. Mirror 4 5. Oh, I hit 6. 5. There you are. We want to right click on it. You want to create a new static texture. We're fine with what we have so far. it's going to render out the entire cube. Shit. I completely forgot to do that. Sorry, gang. Now, under Mirror 5, like I said, we're just going to make 2 multiply. We're going to do the same thing we did earlier. So I'm just not going to bother, like, re-explaining. Fresnel. Let's plug this into here. 0.1. 1, I said, not 0.4. Negative 0.05. Plug. Plug. Now, under texture, we want to use this as a texture sample. So I'm just going to hold down T and left click. Now, but Doug, it's blank. Don't worry about it. Seriously, do not worry about it. It's cool. It's supposed to be blank because it's going to reflect what the scene capture cube map actor is actually seeing. Now we're going to need 2 more things. We're going to need a vector ops. Under vector ops, we're going to need a new transform. And we're going to need, under vectors, reflection vector. You plug this in, plug that in, and now this is going into B, and this is going into A, and we plug this into diffuse. And we see a nice little reflection so far. Now let's save this down, and we're going to save our package. Come on, come on, save the damn package. While that's saving, I'm just going to not have a smoke now. We select our new material, select the face, and we apply the material. Now we see a nice little reflection going about. So I'm just going to close this out. I'm going to build all, and now I can have a smoke. Once this is done building, we're going to go into View World Properties and then set it to UT Deathmatch. If we try to play it from here, we're actually going to be a ghost. We won't be able to see ourselves. We actually, like with the, when we actually use UT Deathmatch, we'll be able to see the character. That's when we actually need, that's when we need it most. Now, hurry up with the damn light mass. I don't, fucking thing. Okay, let's close this. Let's view. We're going to World Properties again. Under Default Game Type, make sure UT Deathmatch is selected. If I can find it, there you are. And now let's right-click Play from here. And we see our character. But but you obviously see something's wrong. Something's amiss. We see that our character isn't moving. I mean, he's static, but it's moving. And then when we get here, we actually see him moving. Whee! Cool pose. Anyway, why this is, I do not know. There is, and we don't see the projectile either. Why this is, I do not know. I tried getting around it. I'll show you why in a little bit. See, I thought near plane was the answer. I played around with it. It turned out not to be it. Frame rate you could toggle, you could play around with as well, but other than that, I really don't. I don't know why. I tried update and I tried update distance and max view distance, etc., but I could not see it. I don't know what the hell happened. I mean, like I tried, but the character will always stay static after said distance. Why this is, again, I don't know. If anyone has an answer for it, I am all ears. But at least we can see this dynamic mirror thing going about. Thanks for putting up with that sub-tutorial. If anyone has any questions, comments, complaints, queries, conundrums, clairvoyance, let me know. As well as, if you want any other tutorials, leave a comment in the comment section below. Again, my forte is usually around Kismet. I can do weapons and vehicles, etc., etc. If you guys really want to know, then let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.